ejo nyamiye, oye pa. Ejo nyamiye, oye papa.
This is a short video of the workshop where the desks are made. And this is the master desk maker, Mr. Ibrahim. He's also a machinist and he's a very, very talented guy. He can make all sort of machine tools.
Okay, here we go.
So I'm here at the workshop where the desks are actually made, and this is a sample desk. It fits 2 people or 2 children, and it's the guy who makes the desk is a very, very talented guy. We thank him for what he's doing for us, and we hope to bring him more business so that they can get more business. It's an honor to have one of our daughters come to the workshop.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that. Honor. Yeah. To come and see this one. Thank you very, very much.
Ejo nyamiye, oye pa. Ejo nyamiye, oye papa. Ejo nyamiye, oye pa. Oye papa.
Pattern that I could have run laying up her. There are some terrible that I could. You know, I like to think of my journal. You know, when well, I want to go back. No, I'm not going to rest of you. You would do it. No one to the phone, parents, to look around the road, big in the hour. You would do it. No, well, temporary.
We would like to call on our father, who was once the SMC chairman of this school and was also a senior engineer working at ICOF, in the person of Mr. Baba Salufo Aturuba, to be the chairman for the occasion. So, Mr. Chairman, your people, Mr. Chairman.
Good afternoon. We've realized that the chairman is already on the seat. I have taken the seat before the introduction because they are bringing something to me. And I don't have the patience to sit for them to introduce me before. And that is why you are seeing the chairman sitting on the chair. So it means that I have accepted to chair this meeting. And I hope you all cooperate and will have a very successful meeting.
I am Eunice Kelra Alvafari, the chief servant of Tono Primary School. And I'm here working with other colleagues of mine, that is the staff of Tono Primary. They are around. So please, Tono Primary staff, if you man, be on your feet or you come forward for the guests to know you, so that when they see you in town, they'll know that you are teaching in Tono Primary. So Tono Primary teachers, please come around. Our chief, he is in our midst. So we have the chief of here and the person of Chief Lawrence. So Chief, you are welcome. And he came with one of the elders, so please, you pardon me, he will give his name at the appropriate time. And now we have the CISO. We have the CISO in our midst. He is in the person of Mr. Atobeni Isaac. We have some of the executive members. We have the SMC members, the PTA members. They are in our midst. But before then, I want to call on the CISO to introduce my boss for me. We have our boss in our midst, so I want to call on the CISO to do that for me. So say.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm glad to introduce the representative of the directorate. We have our brother, our father, Mr. Albert Adonaura. He is the director in charge of planning, representing the municipal director of education. He's the one.
Loose. That for you add the other one. So Chief, the director of Impact Next Gen, you are welcome to Tono Primary School. You are welcome home. You are now at home, so you are welcome. And I want to plead that you introduce the others for me.
So I'm going to introduce the other distinguished guests that we have here today. The first one is Mr. Kobna Amwakata Hatsi. He's a colleague of mine. I've known him since the age of 11 years old. We are both products of Achimota Secondary School. Mr. Hudson is a farmer he does farming. He's also an investor, and also he runs medical waste consultancy and business in the US. And he's been supporting us for a couple of years now, so he really supports charity work. And he's here today to see the work that we do and how we donate to the other schools. So that's Mr. Happy. And then the next distinguished guest is this one. All right, okay. That's Ophelia Boafuyerenchi. She's the daughter of my sister, Dr. Melanie Boafuyerenchi. She's a medical practitioner and she specializes in cancer medicine. And also she's a trustee of Impact Next Gen and a donor as well. And she's also a product of Achimota Secondary School, year group 86.
Wow.
And Mr. Akim and I, we are year group 83.
Wow. Mr. Chairman, the Chief of GEA, the representative of the Municipal Director, now you are the Municipal Director in our midst, the Director of Impact Next Gen and his entourage, the Manager who double as the Principal of Technology Solutions Center Navrongo, the Chairman of both the PTA and the SMC present, the Rep of Tono Junior High School, the Assemblyman who was here earlier and left to do other duties of his, all parents present, staff and people of Tono Primary, ladies and gentlemen. I am highly delighted this morning to welcome all of you on behalf of the staff and people of Tono Primary. Mr. Chair, we are blessed once again to have all of you here, most especially the Director of Impact Next Gen and his people. This shows how cherished and how much he has Tono Primary at heart. The school today is benefiting 68 strong dual desks from Impact Next Gen for the upper primary. That's from P4 to P6. I wish to use this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Director, Chief Dr. Theophilus, for his kind support, and to all the donors. May the Almighty God continue to guide, protect, and bless your dreams for humanity and all the donors. In Jesus' mighty name. My spirit tells me this morning that one day, Doctor would make Tono Primary a model school in the Kasana municipality and in the Upper East region as a whole. Mr. Chair, all protocol observed. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to take this opportunity again to appeal to the Director of Impact Next Gen for a 3-unit classroom block and an office to enable me accommodate the pupils and reduce overcrowding classes. Football jerseys, football, computers, storybooks for library, sustainable learning and study skills on our timetable, and also a toilet. As you can see over there, our only depth trap, a toilet. I also wish to promise to the Director of Impact Next Gen and the donors, and to my Director, that the furniture will be put to good use and properly maintained to benefit the pupils and enhance teaching and learning in the school. I once again welcome all of you here this morning. As Mama,
I, Regent of their traditional area by name Lawrence Bayabapani and my elder Mr. Patrick Nabonesi are highly honored to be given this opportunity to represent our community in an August gathering as this. And we are so much pleased to be present in this occasion to witness the handing over of furniture that has been manufactured and created by a prestigious institution as the Next Gen Group. We are so much pleased to have you in our community. Our community by name, Gia Traditional Area, is a suburb of the Navrongo Traditional Area under the leadership of His Highness Chief Per Dennis Ayako Balinia Ada. Before I proceed with any other thing, I would like to show appreciation to the headmistress of this institution, because we all know that the main source of support for education should have been from the government as it is. But I think the reason we are gathered here is as a result of inquisitiveness and readiness to explore all other factors to make education in my community and the education of our children a success. Decided to contribute towards a better education towards of this community. We are so much pleased with the gesture that you have shown. This is the second time we are receiving you in our community. I wonder how special we are, but having you for a second time means a lot to us. And we are so much pleased of having you in our midst.
To Your Excellencies, dignitaries, the chief and elders of Tono, the teachers, head teacher of Tono, and also the people of Tono. It's an honor to be here in Tono and Navrongo to see people. This is my third time in the north, second time in Tono. And it's a pleasure to be here. We were here last February, and your hospitality, affection, and warmth has motivated us to come back again. Today I want to thank God for making today possible, because without God, nothing is possible. We are all gathered here today, so we thank God for that. Today I'm also here with two other people. One of them is Mr. Hudson, who has been a main supporter of Impact Next Gen, and also Dr. Melanie Boafirenchi, who is also a supporter of Impact Next Gen, and also is a trustee of Impact Next Gen. Charity work is not easy, and trying to fundraise is a very, very big task. So without donations, we can't do anything. So we thank Mr. Hudson and also thank Dr. Melanie for their continued support in supporting the charity and enabling us to come to these communities and provide some of the needs for the community. I would like to thank, I also like to mention Mr. Ibrahim, who is the head of rural technology. Normally when you're working on such projects, you need people who are competent, trustworthy, and transparent to work with. Mr. Ibrahim, head of rural technology, we've built a relationship since 2019, and he's been very, very instrumental in terms of delivering quality furniture to the various communities that we donate to. So I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Ibrahim for all the work that him and his team have been doing. So we are here today, obviously, to present another donation to Tono Primary. Madam Eunice mentioned a requirement for 68 dual galvanized desks. On this donation, we are donating 40. So there's still a deficit of 28 to donate to Madam Eunice. So hope to donate the other 28, plus all the other items that we put on the wish list. You know, it's not easy, it's very challenging. At the same time, we are trying to manage your expectations. So subject to our donors and the funds that we receive, hopefully we can meet all those needs. As of the last donation in February, after we left, I was saying to Madam Eunice and Mr. Ibrahim, where's the next donation going to come from? By God's grace, we are here today to donate this furniture. The other thing I would also like to say as well is education is very, very important. That's one of the main reasons why Impact Next Gen was formed as a charity. It's a UK-based non-profit charity, and our mission is to try and advance education in the rural communities or the deprived communities within Ghana. So we are hoping that with the help of our donors and by God's grace, be able to achieve that vision. And there's a quote from Nelson Mandela which says, education is the most powerful weapon to change the world. For myself, for Mr. Hansen, Dr. Melanie, education is what got us to where we are. It's an essential right for every kid in Ghana to have the same level of good quality education. Not only to be educated, but to apply the education in such a way that they can impact their communities and also contribute to their communities. So we are hoping that the kids of Tono Primary will also, one day when they leave Tono, will still come back to their communities and also contribute and, you know, donate and also be involved in programs in their communities to try and lift the community and also improve their living standards within the community. I also want to thank our donors who are not here, and I'll just quickly look at their names so that I don't forget their names. Okay. So I'd like to thank Mr. Amakwata Hudson and MEDIGREEN Waste Management, and he's still donating 20 desks. I also like to donate Dr. Melanie Boafrenchi of OA86 for donating 5 desks. Dr. Comfort Okran, OA83 for donating 2 desks. Virginia Lati, OA83 for donating 3 desks. Kweku Danso Menu for donating 7 desks. Selma Awumbila for donating a desk, and myself for donating 5 desks. And also the other thing I'd like to mention as well is, as you can see today, we've had donors who've traveled from afar and they are within our midst. When we come to these communities to do this type of work and we send the information out, we always stress that from time to time the donors will be popping in. So we like to stress to the team and management of Tono Primary to ensure that they look after the furniture and put it to good use. Thank you very much.
And to convey our heartfelt gratitude to Impact Next Generation. They are actually Impact. We are seeing that February we were here, and July we are meeting again to receive this kind gesture. For the figures mentioned, 68 dual decks, strong ones of course, as we have seen. So for us, receiving this additional furniture again for our upper primary, in fact, I really cannot express the joy that we have for ourselves from this donation. We should just be full of joy for our donors, for whatever they have done to us and will continue to do for us. So to all of us here, we are going to make a promise that certainly would ensure that whatever we have received from MEDIGREEN will be put to good use, and we will care for it so that, yes, the next generation that we're talking of will surely come to benefit, and we will all be happy about that. I am just overwhelmed with this presentation again, and I think on behalf of the Municipal Director and on behalf of everybody here, we want to once again thank next generation for all that we have done for us and what we will still do.
That my classmates took and shared with me. They really moved me from the pictures. So pictures say 1,000 words, and we are the stewards of Ghana, and we need to take care of our country. As we drive around right now, whenever it rains, we see what happens, and it's primarily caused by us as human beings because we don't take care of the environment. So this is my personal plea. My personal plea to all of you is for us to take care of the environment because of the consequences that we see that's happening. Right now, every time it rains, there's flooding. And what's the cause of the flooding? The cause of the flooding is us, as human beings. So my plea to you is that all the plastics that we use, whenever we use a plastic, we shouldn't just discard of it discriminately. Let's make sure that we pick up all the trash and we gather it somewhere and dispose of it very, very well to help our environment and to help Mother Ghana. And also, I think it would also help the donors when they come and they see our environment. They will see how pretty it is, how God has blessed us with these beautiful trees, this green land, all the beautiful animals in the background, and all the beautiful Ghanaians. But we shouldn't have litter in our background every time they see us. So this is my personal plea to all the parents, all the teachers, all the educators, and kids, all of you, all right? This is my personal plea to you, okay? Every time you see trash anywhere, pick it up and dispose of it properly, because it's for the good of Ghana and the good of all of us, okay? Thank you.
I thought I was now.
Yes, you donate to.
On behalf of Next Partners Gain, who have provided beautiful furniture for our upper primary pupils, I stand in on behalf of the Municipal Director of Education to hand over the headmistress of Tono Primary School. We hope this furniture will be put to good use and with proper care for the next generation to benefit. Thank you.
8 years old. Okay. How old are you? You're 7. And how old are you? 8. Okay. Good. I'm going to look after the training. Promise? What's your look after it? What subject do you like? You like math, mathematics, or you like English? English. Okay, you like English. What do you want to be when you grow up? Look at Ryan. Hey! That's good, that's good. More healthcare.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much. We have to please let me dance. Thank you very much.
Our next presentation is
God bless you. We appreciate your we appreciate you for your kindness. Dr. Theophilus Tono Primary School is proud of you. Thank you. I'm so thankful for
Don't let this just be a failure. When we go back to our houses, talk to our children, let them understand that people have donated these things to help us, to help them tomorrow be what they are. Because if you are sitting on the ground to learn, to write, you can't learn anything. That's why they are serious about the case. You know what it is? They are not far. There are schools there who are also looking for this thing. But they brought it to us. Let's make good use of it. And what I want to need from you as parents, we have got children who have passed through this place to JSS, to secondary school, to university. Let's start talking to them to also help like what people are doing. They are not from here. And look at the help they are giving us. At least we have also got few people who have completed university and they are working. Let them also know that people who are not even from here are helping us. They can't keep on helping us. They are shown the way. We must take it up. Let's talk to our people. Let's talk to our children, our brothers who are in that south. I only come home when they are old. They should visit home and see what other strangers are doing for us and help. So let's carry this very seriously. Else, tomorrow there won't be anybody to help like how they are helping us. It's not all the time that you have good Samaritans who. It will get to a time that if we don't carry our problems ourselves, we will suffer. Well, we'll get time to say, oh, we are farmers, we are farmers. When you farm seriously for 3, 4, 5 years, you are off. By education, you can be 70 years, 80 years, and you are still productive.
Oh yeah.